Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 106 of What's That Pepper series. Today I have a very special variety to show you, and this is called the Sweet Linzo. So I have multiple varieties of the Linzo. The red variety, very spicy. The chocolate variety, very spicy. And finally, the sweet Linzo. And this one actually took me the longest time to create, because initially when I crossed the chocolate scotch bonnet onto the bird's eye, I get the red variety, and that was really spicy. And then over the years, I grew so many different seeds, and then a few of them came out chocolate, and those are really spicy, but they're very sweet and very tasty. So they have a great flavor and really good heat. I have done reviews on these already, so I will link you guys to the previous videos so you can check it out. And then I grew so many plants, and then there was one that yielded a sweet pepper. And so I took that seed and I kept growing it and kept growing it. And then after the next season I grew it, it was sweet again, and then I grew it again and it was sweet again. The reason I did that was because there were a few times where I harvested some seeds, like my Texas chocolate bonnet, where it was really sweet the year before with no heat, and then I took the seeds out and I grew it and it was so hot. I did reviews on that also, so I would try to find those videos. I don't know what happened, but man, it was crazy. So don't be fooled. You know, sometimes it would not be hot one season, and then the next it is. But for this one, I know for sure it is sweet because I grew it multiple times and they came out sweet. And also the shape looks very much similar to the original parent. Let's go take a look at the plant. It's really small. But we can just take a look so you can see. But the plant can get very big, and then we'll pick pods and then come back and try it out. Okay, here is my sweet Linzo pepper variety, and the plant is not very big because I started it in a really small container, and then it outgrew the cup, so I decided to move it outside. And then when that happened, it already started producing fruits, so it didn't get any bigger. So that is the size of the plant there. So it has a few nice looking fruits that are ready to be picked. So here it is right here, that's one, and then we have another one here. So we are going to pick this one here. Really nice size. So here's a closer look at the plant. It's pretty small, but it's putting out flowers and has a few fruits. So hopefully when the weather gets cooler and I'm gonna pick all the fruits off, it will produce one more time. Okay, so let's go inside and try this out. Okay, here is a close-up look at the sweet Linzo. And it is a very pretty pepper to me, and it looks very much similar to the parents that I initially created, the red version, but the only difference is that this is sweet, and the plant didn't look as good as it should, but they can grow very big, produce a ton, and of course looks much better. So I will grow it again next season, and then maybe we will revisit. So let's cut these open and take a look. This one has a little damage. I don't know what happened, but I'll keep these for seeds. And when you cross varieties that are not compatible, like Chinense, which is a Scotch bonnet, to the bird's eye. I think the bird's eye are annual. So it's very difficult to get seeds because of the incompatibility. But you can make it happen. And as you've seen, I have done many times. And I did that for a reason, because I really don't like the seeds. So that is the reason I chose those particular variety, because I want as little amount of seed as possible, because seeds don't taste very good. But the problem is, when you want to harvest for seeds, it's very difficult also. So people have asked me many times to send these varieties out, and I try to collect them, but because the seeds are so few, it's very difficult. And for example, this one here, this is my super Pekin, and as you can see, all of these little pods here will not have any seeds in them. I tried, I opened them, they're not. Only the larger one will have seeds, and you see there are just one or two seeds per pod. So they're amazing varieties, but collecting seeds, is like a pain, because it's very difficult to get any seeds out of those. Okay, back. So let's cut these open. Hopefully there are a few seeds so I can save them and try to grow them again. But my plant is still producing a lot, so I should get more seeds soon. Oh yes, this one has a few. Not all of the seeds are viable, and you can tell by the color and the texture of the seeds. If they're black or have like spots in the middle or something like that, then those are not good seeds. You see, so as you can see, I'm not wearing gloves because this is not a spicy variety, but it does look spicy. So you see, these seeds are good. So it has a nice placenta right down the middle. The wall is kind of thin on these, I guess. Actually a little thicker than usual, like a Thai pepper. We'll cut this one open also. Hopefully this will have a few seeds. There we go, it has a few. Okay, so let's give this a smell real quick. It has a kind of like a really sweet smell. I did detect a little heat in there, but I'm not sure if there's anything in it. All right, guys, here we are, and this is the sweet Linzo. Very nice and tropical smell to it. You can smell that it's mostly sweet, because when you smell a spicy pepper, you kind of can tell there's a little heat in the scent. This one smells more almost like a fruit. Yep. Tropical scent, mostly sweet smell. There's none of those like a kind of like heat scent into there. I did lick my finger while I was cutting it, and it has like a slight kick, not much. So because, oh man, I need to save some seeds. I almost ate the seed. I need these because they're really hard to get. So I'm just gonna take the seeds out so that I can save them to grow. Okay. So this knife was made by Spicy Mike. I think you guys have seen it in multiple of my videos. It's a very, very cool looking knife with my name on it. Put it to the side. Okay. Very nice, pleasant smell. So let's go ahead and eat the whole thing, since I know it's not that spicy. Very sweet. You get like a burst of sweetness. Wow, this is like, there's a slight hint of heat in there, but everything is sweet. A little bit of heat. Wow, excellent flavor. Let me eat the other piece too. But it does have a little heat in there, which is a shock. This past few seasons that I grew these, there weren't any heat in there. Excellent flavor. Very tropical. More fruity texture and taste to it. but there is heat, but very little. So not enough to bring on sweat or anything like that. So it's more sweet than it is hot. Wow, really good flavor. So this is probably the sweetest pepper I have tried this season. So imagine eating a bell pepper without the earthiness and much sweeter. That's how I would describe it. And then there's a little kick. So for those that like really little heat, a small amount, and beautiful pepper that tastes great, mostly sweet, this is it, the sweet Linzo. So right now I'm the only one that has the seeds, but I'm going to send these out to people so that they can spread it all to other people as well, because every season I spend so much money on stamp just sending seeds to people. So you know, and then the good thing is our pepper lovers community, those people have been sending my seeds to other people. So many people are getting seeds just, you know, because someone grew it, they loved it so much, they want to spread it to other people. So it's all kind of like share among people that love to grow. So I highly recommend you join Pepper Lovers community on Facebook. There's one on Reddit also. They do a bunch of pepper seeds trading and all that stuff. So that is it, guys. This is the sweet Linzo, and mostly sweet. There is heat, so don't be fooled by the pods. It looks dangerous, but it has just a little kick. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below, and make sure you check the links so that you can find our community and join us. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.